Welcome to accountancy class. In today's class, we're going to say how we are going to prepare statement of profit or loss for the year. Okay, now this previous class itself, we have just saw this format. Now once again, we'll just look into it before going on to the sums. Now this is the formula that you have to follow. Opening capital plus additional capital plus profit minus loss if it is a loss to this additional capital, then minus drawings, then you get the closing capital. That is just you're coming from down to top to find out what is the closing capital. The other way around, to find the profit or losses, capital, closing capital here, as they have given capital at the end of the year plus drawings, here they have added the drawings, minus additional capital, less additional capital introduced during the year, and the answer what you get is called the adjusted closing capital. This is what is called the adjusted closing capital. Then once again you are going to subtract this opening capital. When you subtract this opening capital, it can be a profit or a loss. If the opening capital is less than the adjusted closing capital, then it is a profit. If the opening capital amount is more than the adjusted closing capital, then it is going to be a loss. Okay, so this is what is the main format that you have to use to find out the profit or loss when accounts are maintained under incomplete system or single entry system. So once again tell you, this is a 2-mark question, children, where they can ask you to find out the profit or loss, or they can ask you to find out the drawings, or they can ask you to find out the opening capital, anything, any one of these amount here they can ask you. Clear? Now going on to the second page of this particular window, here we are just seeing an illustration what is given in your book. So they have just given you from the following particulars ascertain profit or loss. You have to make sure what the profit is or whether it is a loss. So let us go on to the sum. Capital as on 1st April 2018, capital as on 31st March 2019. You can notice two dates here. One is 2018, another one is 2019. So let us assume this is the opening capital and this is the closing capital because it comes towards the end of the accounting period. So on 1st April 2018, the amount is 1,60,000, and as on 31st March 2019, that is a closing capital is 1,50,000. Clear? Now, as per our statement, what we have to do, capital at the end of the year plus drawings, you have to add these two, isn't it? So now we see this. So capital at the end means what? That later year you have to see 2019 is the end of the year, 31st March 2019 is the end of the year. So capital on that date is 1,50,000. That amount only they have showed here, 1,50,000. Okay, then add drawings. What is the drawings here? 30,000. This 30,000 is added to it. So the amount you get is 1,80,000. From this, you are going to subtract what you're going to subtract? Additional capital for the year. See this additional capital. 1 minute. Additional capital over here is given here. So less additional capital, that is 25,000, is subtracted here and you get the answer as 1,55,000. And next you go on to subtract the opening capital. Opening capital, that is what I told you, 1st March 2018. 18 is the opening capital, 19 is the closing capital. So 18 when you subtract, here you can see that this opening capital amount is 1,60,000. Amount is big, and this adjusted closing capital is 1,55,000. This amount is lesser. So it is not possible to subtract 1,60,000 from 1,55,000. So there is a minus of 5,000, which is a loss. I told you previously itself, if the amount of additional closing capital is more than the opening capital, it will be a profit. But here the additional closing capital is more, is less, and the opening capital is more, so it is a loss. Okay, now this is illustration sum in your book. So based on the tutorial note, that you can either do the sum in this particular way or you can follow this format and do. This is all the same. So you are going to do the sums that is from exercise sum number 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to do all the sums, sum number 1, sum number 2, sum number 3, and then followed by it 4, 5, and 6. So all these, sorry, 4 and 5 is enough if you do, okay, not 6, 4 and 5. Now all these is based on that particular formula what was taken. Now another short method also I can teach you. This is usually very short method where you can follow this to see whether your sum is correct or not. This is, you are going to write the capital, I mean the starting letter of all these items given here. C, that means closing capital. O, opening capital. D, drawings. A, additional capital. L is loss. You short form. Shall we call this as CODAL? CODAL. So you start from the left side, the C, then you write here O, then you write here D, then you write here A, and then L. L represent loss. Now I am not giving anything for profit. See, either it can be a profit or a loss. If it is profit, then no loss will occur. If loss amount is given, then profit will not occur. So just the short form to make you memorize this. Let us say this as CODAL. CODAL. Okay. Now here they have given you this particular amount 4 lakh 40, closing capital as on 31/3/19 is 4 lakh 42,000. Here we have this. Okay, then drawings is 30,000. Here you have this drawings. Okay, then you have loss, then they have the loss amount, nothing, no loss. Oh, opening capital, nothing, it's not clear. Okay, then you have the opening capital 4 lakhs here. Okay, so you have the opening capital 4 lakhs. You have it here. Then here additional capital introduced, this particular amount you have. So you balance it now. When you balance it, you have to first find the heavier total. As usual, you balance it, isn't it? So here you have 4,73,000. Here you have 4,45,000. So the difference is 27,000. Now it is not coming on the left side representing loss. So it's on the right side, it is a profit. The amount is 27,000, which is a profit. Now similarly, in this sum also you have a profit of rupees. You have a profit of rupees 27,000, which is shown here. Okay, children. So this is a short method usually which you can do it as a work note to counter check it. Or if you find doing the other way around difficult, you can use this method, but write the answer, take and write the answer separately. Okay. So you have to do this, and then we will go on to find out the total, I mean the credit sales and credit purchase using the format. So this is your assignment for this week. Thank you, children.